Hello students, in this class we'll learn about one of the most common output device, that is printer. So printers are such devices which are used for getting output in a printed form. The output may be in a piece of paper or in a plastic sheet, and nowadays it can be printed over almost any surface. So there are various types of printers. So you need to learn all these kinds of printers. So mainly there are two types of printers. Types of printers. Look, uh, when we searched in over the internet, it's showing you laser printer, solid ink printer, LED printer, business inkjet printer, home inkjet printer, for this printer, that printer. So these are the uh, general form of printers, but mostly we have impact and non-impact printers. All the printers can be categorized into two types. So what is impact and non-impact printer? This is very important to learn in the beginning. An impact printer is either a dot matrix printer. Now what is a dot matrix printer? I'll tell you. Or a printer with ball that rotates to select single character. Both of these use ink ribbon. There is an ink ribbon in most of the impact printers, and they stamp image onto paper. What happens? There is a inked ribbon. Inked ribbon means a ribbon kind of thing. Let me show you. Inked ribbon. Uh, it's better to see their images. Look, these all are example of inked ribbon. This is a cartridge of inked ribbon. This one again is a ribbon cartridge. This again is a ribbon. Look at this. This is a ribbon, and very lengthy ribbon is inside this box. And a printer, just look at different types of inked ribbon are there. Okay, these are the cartridges which are put in the dot matrix printer or printer of such kind. And what happens actually? This is ink ribbon, and whatever later has to be printed, it's striked, hit, and the impression of that character, that later A, B, C, that got printed on the paper. The ribbon contains ink, and when we will hit the ribbon from the back side, suppose triangle shaped something is there, and we'll hit the ribbon with a triangle shaped, then the ink will pass on to the paper which is in front of that, and the triangle will be drawn. And in the same way, characters are drawn or made or printed in the impact printer. It is similar to the typewriter. You might have seen a typewriter. It's similar to the typewriter. So let us see some more articles which may explain better. Impact printer. This is a type of printer that works by direct contact of an ink ribbon with the paper, where the ink ribbon get direct contact with the paper. And these printers are typically loud. Loud means they are noisy. Why they are noisy? Because a lot of character strikes the ribbon, and that's why they make noise. You may find such printers uh, in banks. They've been printing some statements, or most of the place you may find this noisy printers there, but remain in use because of their unique ability to function with multi-part forms. They are still used. Still used means they are used, of course. An impact printer mechanism is similar to typewriter. Impact printers are similar to the typewriters. Example, the most prominent impact printers are dot matrix printer. Another is daisy wheel printer. Another is line printer. One more is drum printer, which is not mentioned. So if you'll understand these two types of printers, no, you will understand what is this. out of which this dot matrix printer is most widely used. I'll tell you about more about it. You might just listen, these type of printers are there. Another set of printer is non-impact printer. Why the name impact? Impact means impression. When you hit anything hard, you leave some impression. So you leave some impact on that surface. So that's why its name is given impact printer, because it has a direct contact. There is a striking feature. Something hits the ribbon and the character get transferred to the paper like this, a hitting technique. Impact. That's why impact. Now there is non-impact printers. Now let's see what are they. It is a type of printer that does not hit or impact on ribbon. This does not use that technology. They use what? They use laser or xerographic or electrostatic or chemical or inkjet technologies. So all the printers made out of laser technology or xerographic technology or electrostatic technology, chemical. So you will see, you will learn more about these things in subsequent discussion. So they are advanced form of printer. Non-impact printers are generally much quieter. They silently print. They do not make much noise. They are less likely to need maintenance or repairs than earlier impact printers. They are easy to use. Their printing quality is very high. Yes, about printing quality, let me tell you, impact printers do not have high printing quality. They are mainly used for printing characters, letters. Okay, they cannot be used for drawing. They may be used, but normally they are not used for drawing images and something like that. They are especially used for, whereas the non-impact printers are the advanced form of printers which use different technologies for printing, and we'll see them one by one. So look at this diagram. Look, mostly we have to learn about the inkjet printer, the thermal printer, and the laser printer. Okay, fine. So let us now learn them one by one. Okay, so first we'll go for impact printers. Impact printer. Let us see here something. Although we have already learned that what is an impact printer is, impact printer refer to that works by banging. Banging is hit karna, hitting a head or a needle against the ink ribbon to make mark on the paper. So this include dot matrix printer. So let us see what is dot matrix printer. Look, uh, first let us read it and then we'll see the image also. The type of printer that produces characters and illustrations. Yes, dot matrix printer is one such printer that can be used for making characters as well as uh, general diagrams can be also made out of it because it uses such technology. What it uses, let us see this. By striking pin against the ink ribbon. Actually, in typewriter, characters are embossed in metal strip, and A, B, C, these are already made the same size, and they just hit and again. But in dot matrix printer, there is a matrix of dots. Dot means pins are there. Let me show you. Look, these are the matrices of dots. This is the print head. And this dotted letters are formed with a dot matrix printer. Look at this face. This face is printed out of the dot matrix printer. This can be printed like this. Not that clear, but dots are used for printing this way. Look, this kind of printing system where there's that magnified form. Look, the letter E, how it is formed by various dots. You may find your electricity bill or some bill that you get from the shopping mall or from somewhere. You might have seen, or the best example is the passbook. When you go to bank for updating the passbook, the everything that is printed is out of the dot matrix printer. So how it works, you can just learn here also anywhere, but there are a lot of articles here. You can learn any one two to get the better idea. So pin is there. Look, this kind of printing is of dot matrix printer. This kind of photos can be also printed. Look, now this might make the things clear. This kind of printers, look, this is the dot matrix of dot. So wherever you find such kind of printing where dots are used for printing any character, you can see here all kind of characters, even faces, even diagrams can be also made out of that. So this kind of printing is called dot matrix printer. See, this is the printing head. This head contains the pins, and the pin strikes the ribbon and the image get transferred to the page. It works fast, but not that fast. And this is how the thing get printed. Fine, enough illustrations. Now see, pin against the ink ribbon to print closely spaced dots in the appropriate shape. Dot matrix printers are relatively expensive and do not produce high quality output. However, they can print to multi-pages forms, carbon copies, something a laser and inkjet printer cannot do. Yes. These features, dot matrices are used. Look what it is trying to tell. Dot matrix printer, when you'll go to purchase a dot matrix printer, it costs you around 7 to 10,000 to 12,000 to 15,000 to 20,000. Its range start from 7 to 8,000. Okay. But the printing cost is very less, very less. Means if you'll print through a inkjet printer or through a laser printer, it will cost you high. It may cost you around 50 paise per page also. Even inkjet printers are more costlier. They may cost you even 2 to 5 rupees per page, maybe color printing and all. They are costly. The printing cost is high, but dot matrix printers printing cost is at least very less. Very less means yes, really very less. Not even 10 paise per page, even less than that. Why? Because inkjet, this dot matrix printer contains an ink ribbon, and ink ribbon are not that costly, and thousands of pages can be printed through one cartridge of ink ribbon. Okay, although the printer itself is a little expensive. There are different types of printers. A small printer starts with the 7 to 8,000 rupees. So another facility or feature that dot matrix gives you, that you can simultaneously print the carbon copy. Carbon copy means a special sheet of paper comes. One is the main paper. In between there is a carbon paper. Then another layer of paper is there. 3-layer paper which come in a stack, and we can fit that set of paper in the dot matrix printer, and when it prints, it give you two copies, one original copy and one other duplicate copy. So this feature is not available in laser or inkjet printer. This cannot be done with the laser or because they use a different technology. Since it use the technology of striking, so you have already used carbon paper. What do you have when you write? The impact of the pen that you are using for writing, that forces the carbon paper to form the image in the next paper. Okay, so this is how this dot matrix works. So I think now these points may be getting clear, or you may see the video of dot matrix also. That will make, why it's so slow now. If you want to know more about anything, no, you just refer these articles. It will tell you more and more about that particular. Hmm. Dot matrix printer in action. Look at this animation that may
डॉट मैट्रिक्स प्रिंटर जो है वो एक यूज़ करता है प्रिंट हेड, जिसमें
look. This is a
974
print
पिन होते
head.
हैं ताकि हर एक कैरेक्टर जो है अलग अलग जो है ड्रॉ किया जाए, बनाया जाए। तो इन डॉट्स से जो है वो हर एक कैरेक्टर जो है ड्रॉ होता है। अच्छा, डॉट मैट्रिक्स में जो है एक रूल ऑफ थंब इस तरह का है कि अगर मैं आपको दो फिगर्स दिखाऊं ए और बी, फिगर ए में आपके पास डॉट्स जो है थोड़े से कम है और वही लेटर ए यहाँ पर ड्रॉ किया हुआ है,
Look,
जबकि फिगर
this
बी
image
में
has less number of dots.
डॉट्स
This is higher
ज़्यादा
number
है,
of dots.
तो आपके पास जो
So the
क्वालिटी है
quality
प्रिंट
of
की
print will be
वो और
nice.
ज़्यादा बेहतर है। तो रूल
Okay.
ऑफ थंब ऐसा होगा कि यहाँ पे जितने ज़्यादा डॉट्स होंगे तो उतनी ज़्यादा अच्छी क्वालिटी होगी। इसमें आप देखें,
Look, this is how this spreads. This is noisy, na? You can listen to the noise.
इस वीडियो से आप एक चीज़ समझ में आ गई कि इस तरह के प्रिंटर्स को नॉइजी प्रिंटर्स क्यों कहते थे।
Okay, now point is over. So this is how we understood what is a dot matrix printer. Now let us try to learn the another form of printer, the another form of laser printer, which is daisy wheel printer. These are less common printers. Look, look at this. This is called daisy wheel, and if you'll magnify it, you will find uh, what you'll find. See, this wheel contains this metal strips, metal petals are there, and these contains different characters. This wheel rotates, and whenever any character has to be printed, a hammer is there, a little hammer. Hammer doesn't make a big hammer. Little hammer is there, small hammer, which hits the character when it comes at the right place, and that is how that character got printed over the page, and we get a printing. So this is the main technique, daisy wheel. So let's see more about this. Daisy wheel printer is an impact printer technology which was invented in 1970. So how it works? Uh, it uses interchangeable preformed type elements, each with typically 96 glyphs, to generate high quality output compared to premium typewriters. So 96 or more characters are there. Daisy wheel printing was used in electronic typewriter and all. So you can get a lot of idea. Let us once see the way we saw the dot matrix video of daisy wheel printer. If it will be there, then oh, it's there. This may explain it better.
अब अगर मैं डेजी व्हील की बात करूं तो डेजी व्हील प्रिंटर कुछ इस तरह का होता है कि उसमें हर एक कैरेक्टर अलग अलग प्रिंट किया हुआ होता है। जैसे मैं अगर आपको यहाँ दिखाऊं
Look,
तो
different
हर
characters are
एक
there.
कैरेक्टर अलग अलग प्रिंटेड है और ये व्हील जो है रोटेट होता जाएगा और जो इसमें स्पेसिफाइड कैरेक्टर जो है ड्रॉ होने हैं, प्रिंट होने हैं, वो एक एक करके प्रिंट होंगे। इस तरीके से होंगे, ये भी मैं आपको वीडियो से दिखा देता हूँ।
Hmm. Look at the close view of
ये
this.
देखें,
This wheel is moving. The head will strike.
हर एक कैरेक्टर जो है अलग अलग ड्रॉ है, अलग अलग। तो यहाँ पे इस तरह की वर्किंग है डेजी व्हील प्रिंटर की।
Wow. So now I think you have understood what is impact printer. We saw here daisy wheel. We saw here dot matrix. Others are also there, line printer, done printer. You can see them. Hmm. So, dear students, we may, I mean, in our next class, we'll see about the non-impact printers. This video is will be available there. You may watch it. So for today, thank you.